Yo, what's up? So, so I'm gonna look at you, man. Extremely excited tonight. So, welcome to a moment with Mr. Rick podcast. We are live in the building tonight. And the crazy thing about it, I have a special guest. You know, what I'm saying none other than this young man. Everybody knows him, man. His name is Mr. Mandrell Jermaine. I'm excited about him because he's a dynamic young kid. He's he's one of my best friends. One of the cats that one thing about this cat, man, I could go to him about everything. He's wise for his age. This young man is extremely gifted, extremely talented, extremely blessed. So listen, man, there's some things that has happened as far as a blessing to where he's a musician. And so we're excited about that. So do me a favor, audience, do me a favor. Welcome Mandrell Jermaine Scott to a moment with Mr. Rick podcast. Man, what's up, boy?
What's up?
Chilling, man. Sit up a little bit. So I want to make sure. There you go. You don't have to just relax. What man? What? So I'm excited. First of all, thank you for coming here and being able to chop it up with me, being a guest on the show. We've been talking about it for a minute, and you've been with me all the way. So I'm real excited about it. So first of all, let me quit talking because I'm excited. Let me ask you something. Who is Mandrell? Man? Tell me who Mandrell is.
Mandrell is a person that he get his work done and be having fun with his friends.
Okay, so that's all. Cause see, listen, from what I've been told and what I've heard, like there's different layers to you. Like there's more than just that. So elaborate, tell the people, because you got to think. Like when you went viral, people fell in love with you. I really, to be honest with you, I think people like you more than like me. So just tell the world who you are. Like what is Mandrell loves? Who is Mandrell?
Mandrell
Yeah,
is
talk to me. We having a conversation, man.
Mandrell is myself. I get my work done. I get all A's. I'm a musician that plays saxophone, and I just have fun with my friends and my family.
Okay, so let me ask you this, man. What inspired you to play the saxophone? That was what I really. I thought we were gonna do that later on in the interview, but evidently since you've jumped in now, we're gonna go ahead and what inspired you to be a musician? And why do you want to play out of all of the instruments? Why do you want to play a saxophone?
Cause saxophone is one of my dream things to play as a kid. As a kid growing up.
Okay, so what inspired you as a kid growing up to want to be a musician and to play saxophone?
Cause ever since I was like a little boy,
Yeah, look at me. We having a conversation, man.
as like a baby, I always wanted to be interact with people and like be like a musician. So that's my dream to be a musician one day.
So what do you feel when you play when you play music, man?
Music, I feel a little bit weird, a little nervous, but after we play the music, I feel happy.
Okay, okay. So tell me something about you that I don't know. And I know I think I know everything, but I don't know everything. So tell me something about you that I don't know. And then tell the viewers something about you that you don't know. And then we'll get into a couple of questions, man, and we'll try to end it. First of all, I want you to relax, man. Not go to sleep. But I want you to relax. We're having a conversation. We're going to share our conversation. We don't share all of our conversation, but we're going to share this one because I think there's been one of the things about it. There's been a lot of comments about you, right? I put you in a lot of videos. People is inspired by you, right? And so I really want you to have the opportunity to just be yourself and also to express how you feel and also express some of your gratitude toward your fans because they're really my ultimate goal is to pour into the next level of leaders, and that's what you are. All of what you see me do, you'll do greater. And I want you to know that. So this is not like an interview. We're just having fun. We just in our studio having fun, man. So listen, man, talk to the people. Sit up a little bit. I want you to sit up. Talk to the people, man, and tell them just talk. There was some comments, man, that was made. There was a lot of comments that I had read about you, but one of them, I think, if I quote, if I'm quoting it right, it said this young man this is a brilliant kid, man. He's amazing. How would you respond to somebody saying that just with your age? I think you just turned 11. So how would you respond with somebody just saying, man, this is a brilliant kid. I think he's amazing. At 11, what would be your response?
I would say I appreciate it because I've been getting from my father and my family how to be like a brilliant and amazing kid.
Okay. So what do you think brilliant mean? What do you think brilliant mean?
Like brilliant means like a brilliant, intelligent guy who always
Look at me, man.
looks out for people, who always tell people everything. Don't tell people everything. It's just like be there for one another.
One of the things about you, man, is your heart, your compassion. Why do you have such a big heart for people?
Cause I really love people. It's just like anytime somebody feels down, I go say, "Hey, you good?" And then I just give them a dab up or a hug. It really don't matter. I just have a kind heart.
So what do you think that do to people when you be kind to them? You gotta look at me, man, because this is an interview. I want to.
It feels like they're a little bit shocked, but as I keep loving them, they're gonna pour into me.
So what does that do for you personally?
It really makes me happy because I don't want to see people down. I just want to see people lifted up.
Yeah. And one of the things about it, man, one of the things about you, you're always. It seems like you always on time, right? Regardless of whatever I'm going through, whatever anybody going through, man. I've seen you do this on multiple occasions, even when we go to school. This is your life. Let me ask you something. Why did I don't even know how to ask this. Like, so let me ask you this: when you're having, like, with you being 11, like, what would you tell your peers, like, when y'all are having sad days? How do you cope with that being so young?
I
I
would
mean, like, be honest with it. How do you cope with that being so young? Because I know with social media, bullying, all of these things that could occur on a day-to-day basis with you. Like, how do you guys cope with that in school? Like, what do you do? How do you stay happy outside of helping people when you're down? How about that?
where I just pray to God and tell Him if I'm sad, and He'll make me happy. He'll bless me with things that I don't really ask for,
Okay,
but He bless me with it.
elaborate a little bit, man. What do you mean?
I mean, like anytime I won't be asking for nothing, He just give it to me. It's just I don't really know how to explain it like that.
Okay, so let me ask you this: so for a kid that don't have the relationship with God that you have, what will you tell them to get by? Because y'all have a lot, like there's a lot of stuff now that we didn't experience as kids. How would you encourage them to be positive and also get by in tough times?
While I was myself, I go through tough time. I would just go in my room, put some music, some gospel music, and start praying to
Now
God.
look at me, man. We're still in the
Keep
interview.
praying to God and just just keep praying until you feel a lot better. That's what I do.
So how did you develop such a prayer life? Man, you're 11. You're talking like you're 25 years old. How did you develop such a prayer life? Where did you get all this stuff from?
My father, my mother, my brother, and my sister,
Okay,
and everybody else.
it elaborate, right? Because they want to know. I really want to dig. There you go. There you go. There you get come. Elaborate. Explain to me what you're saying.
So I'm saying like anytime when I was like first young, I used to never pray. I wasn't even in the gospel yet. And really, when I was like five, six, I started getting the gospel a little bit. But at 9 to 10, I got baptized. About 9 to 10, I got baptized, and I've been following God ever since that day.
Wow. So you got baptized at 10. Who baptized you?
Um, my pastor, Paul Green.
Okay. I didn't help. I thought I did
No,
too. But you can't
you
listen,
did
man. You
help.
can't you can't you can't leave me out. So I thought I did too.
You did
So
help.
like, but okay. So check this out. 'Cause one of the things that I do understand, who came up with that? Did somebody tell you to do that, or was that your decision to make? And if it was your decision, what was you feeling in the moment when you made that decision? Hey, you're 10.
I made that decision because I was thinking, so I get baptized, and God spoke to me and said, "Yes, you should get baptized."
Okay, and you did it. So how did you feel when you did when you did?
I felt more free. I just felt free.
Wow. So let me ask you this. So for your, like, when you're in school every day, man, like, you got to think, like, I'm trying to figure out when you're in school every day and you're dealing with kids and you're interacting with the teachers first of all, we already know that you're blessed by God to be doing these type of things. But how would you translate that to your friends so that they can understand and also um, understand what you're going through and then what you're saying? How could you translate your life to your peers so that they can just have a good day? We ain't even talking about for them just so that they can live how you live. How would you translate that to them? How would you explain it to them?
I will explain it to like I just tell my story and just like get them to a position where I can tell my story and stuff, and tell them how to pray, how to get give get worship to God. I'll just give them my own story.
So through all of that, through sports, through all this stuff that you do, through musicians and like musician playing your instrument. I'm sorry, like, do you take that in every aspect of your life?
No, I really don't. It's just I focus on one thing and I keep going to another thing.
Okay. Well, basically, what I was talking about, do you take with your actually spiritual journey? You got to be kind of close to your mic, but not your spirit. That'd be good. That shit pick you up, like your spiritual journey.
I would do like I don't always be doing things every by myself. I just get up one time in the morning and start praying to God and stuff, and like just keep praying to.
Okay, so cool. So check this out, man. What's up with this saxophone? Let's go back to that. Cause look, we went to a PTO meeting, man. A meet and greet. I'm sorry. And your teacher she told me before she told you. She said Jermaine made the saxophone. So talk to me about that because you was real excited. You gonna get this thing tomorrow,
Mm.
and I know it's gonna be mayhem at the house all the time. Do. But what do you plan to do with it, bro? Like, what do you like? What's your goal? I know, like you have a lot of musicians, like, and I think personally, I think the saxophone is amazing. So what is your and I know you're 11, right? So you don't these are some deep questions. But what is your overall goal for the saxophone?
Overall goal is to sound good, play good, get everybody to have fun with it, like to like just play and like have fun, and not necessarily get money, just have fun.
So you're not gonna get the money?
I will get the
Or
money.
you gonna get the money? Get the money, get the money. All right, so after and then like who have you seen play the saxophone before? Like, who do you know that plays saxophone?
Really, nobody. It's just me. I'm like the only kid in my whole family that plays the saxophone. My whole family play any different instruments, but I'm the only kid who plays the saxophone.
So do you have a lot of musicians in your family?
Probably half yes and half no.
So who from your family tree inspired you to even become a musician?
My uncle.
Your
Really,
uncle.
really, really, my uncle, my dad,
Okay, so talk about your uncle. Your uncle who?
Rico Scott.
So what happened with that? So how did Rico inspire you to play? Let's talk about that.
So he inspired me. It was like one day with me and him, we went somewhere and then we were playing music and I just thought in my head should I be a musician? And I got that mindset to be like a musician.
So let me ask you this. So I'm glad you brought that up because that's something that I didn't know. Be real careful with that. Be real careful. There's something I didn't know. So let me ask you that. Let's do this. Do this. I'm and I really want you to be serious with this. Um, how do you feel about your uncle Rico? Tell him.
I feel
Yeah, look at me with this
he's
interview.
like
How do you feel about it? Let's talk about it, man. Because to be honest with you, I think that I know for a fact he likes you more than he likes me, which, I'm getting old. But how do you feel about Rico?
feel fantastic. He's fun. He loves God. He loves old cars. He loves everything.
So what had he done to inspire you just to love him even more?
Being a fantastic uncle. He always be listening to everything I gotta say, listening to everybody. When he feel down, I go up and say, "You good?" He say he good, and I lap him up.
So talk about some of the moments that y'all have had that have catapulted you, meaning pushed you to be a better person. Like talk
So
about some of the personal moments y'all had.
personal moments
Cause I know
we
y'all don't be telling me everything. Like, talk to me, man.
so it was when me, my dad, and my mom went to his house. Then he got a new dog, and I said, and I like the dog. Then we went outside to go train him to be like when he go use the bathroom and stuff. That I feel like a personal moment with me and him because we always we like have a bond together and stuff. Like we get along very well. And then another time it was like a brown sugar festival where he came up there, and and me who was in an old truck, and then we also felt a bond too. And then it's just like a good bond for me and him because we really love each other and we have good friendship. We have good families and yeah.
I'm being quiet because I really want you to think back on that. So let me ask you this. So you say he's a great uncle, and we all know he's a great person. Um, so do you look at him as being a positive role model in your life?
Mhm.
What so from your experience for those 11 years, what has he done just to motivate you as a role model, like to want to be, saying to follow in the footsteps of what have you?
So it was like we have a fantastic bond. We like the same thing. We like old cars, we like music. It's just me and him have a fantastic bond because we don't see each other almost every time. It's just when we see each other, we have an interaction with each other. We love each other, we talk to each other, and all that.
So let me ask you this though. This is what I want to talk about, right? So what do you think about his character, Unc? Because he got a character.
Mm.
So what's your personal thought of his character?
Unc,
Yeah.
I feel like it's funny because the voice that he makes is funny, and he went viral of doing a dance. Cause the music called "Abuse on the Ground." He did a dance and he got really famous.
So man, when we did the Cupid Shuffle at the gas station, that
Hmm.
pretty much just about went viral, and people was really talking about talk about it now. What would you feel like when we do this silly stuff? We really just be having fun. What was your thought
It
when we
was
was out there?
it
Go
was
ahead.
really fun and it was really funny and everybody knew me. Everybody knew you too. It was so fun.
One of the things that I know, man, even going to basketball games, that's from high school as well as college, man, people know you, right? So why do you think that you're so known to being so young without social media, right? So what do you think? What impact do you think you've caused on the world to be uh, so known at 11?
It's like where I interact with so many people and they be knowing me like, that's Mr. Rickson, that Miss Rickson, all that. And they know me, they know my name, they know my age, they know everything about me. Not everything about me, but just know I'm Mr. Rickson. I pour into them, I love them, I speak to them to make sure they're okay. I do everything with them. They're just like my fans,
Your fans or your friends?
both
your
fans and
your
friends.
your friend fans. So you got fans. So you came on my platform to get friends or fans. That's what you're saying. So you got an agenda. Oh,
That's
you
it.
do have an agenda.
I
Okay. So whatever. All of this is gonna be yours
do.
if the price is right. No, I'm joking. Like for real. Man, I want to tell you, I'm for real, man. As a father, man, I'm proud of you. You're my third child, and I think from with being my third, I've learned how to father now. One of the things that you don't know that you really you help me more than you know. You're very compassionate, right? I could be struggling about some things or going through. You like, hey, dad, you good? You straight? Man, you just don't know what that stuff mean to me, man. Like the time that we're fishing and we're going out doing these things, you think that you probably feel like I'm supposed to do that as a father, which I am supposed to do that as a father. But you probably feel like I'm doing it just because I want to get you out and have memories with you. But really, I'm doing it for peace, and you bring me that, right? So that's why I always want to be with you. That's why I always want to be around you. So I can understand like when you go to school with your friends or whatever, how they feel because I feel I'm older, right? You carry such a grace on your life to be so old, and it's an honor. I'll tell you, with you being the third child, man, like you're really going to receive a lot because God really has His hands on you, right? And that's the reason that you can walk, that you can live the life that you live, because God really has His hands on you, man. I see it, right? And the thing about it is, my responsibility is to put you in a position and put you in a situation that you can become better than what you see, right? So I really, my ultimate goal as a father, man, is for you to be better than who I am. I don't want you to be me, right? I do want you to have some of my characteristics, but I want you to study me, right? It's just like a test. I want you to study me, pass me, right? That's good. I want you to study me and pass me, right? Because if you study me and exemplify me or duplicate me, you won't grow. That makes sense. I want you to study my life, and I want you to pass me, right? I want you to do greater than what I've done, right? I struggled in some areas because I had to learn some things. One of the things that I'm big on, man, I need to get a T-shirt. It's better it's better to be taught than to learn, right? You know, a lot of people, what are you talking about? If I teach you this, if I show you this at 11, you don't have to wait till you're 35 to learn how to do it. I'm gonna show you how to do it, right? And so my ultimate goal is to teach you. I want to teach you what you need to know. But while I'm teaching you, man, I'm really releasing, right? Because it helps me, right? You're a therapy to me. Like, bro, you're a real dynamic part of my life. I don't want to go a day without seeing you. I don't want to go a day without speaking to you. Like, yeah, bro, I get handshakes and prayers from you at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Bro, you're never. I don't even care if you're in trouble. Well, you don't get in that much trouble, but when you do some crazy stuff, you could be disciplined, but you'll still come back and say, "Hey, Dad, are you okay?" Right? Hey, Mama, you check on everybody, right? And one of the things about it, what I want you to understand, I want you to always know that I'll always be there for you, not just at the house. I'm gonna be there for you emotionally, physically, financially, whatever. If you got something going on, like you don't have to feel like you got to be the one for everybody all the time, right? Because you got a dad. That's what your dad's for, right? And if you need, but I'm telling you what you mean to me. And so I know if you mean that to me, what you mean to a lot of people, like people need you. But I want you to know, man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. The saxophone thing, I'm proud of you. Every endeavor, because you've been through a lot. We won't even talk about that right now. That's another show.
Mm.
But to see you walk, and for the people that knows your struggles, the things that you're dealing with, for the people that knows, they're blown away. They're like, that's one strong young man. Right? I said, like I'm walking with you through this stuff, through this illness, right? That God has blessed you for. We're gonna go ahead and claim the blessing now. But I ain't never seen a kid so strong. Never. And I'm not just, dude, I'm not saying this because you my son. I'm saying this because God has truly, really blessed you, Doc. And we're gonna keep walking it together. But you've shown me how to be a father. You've shown, and you're always patient with me, even when I do stupid stuff. I know parents don't say they do dumb stuff, but a lot of them we do dumb stuff. That's funny. It's not funny. It is. Because we don't really know. We don't really know how to parent. We learn how to parent, and we learn how to parent through mistakes that we've made from parenting. That's it. But no one, we don't really have it together. Like I don't really know how to do it. What I do now because I have 22 years worth of experience now. But that still don't mean that everything I say is gonna be right. I still don't mean that I'm not gonna come back to you and say, man, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Man, I had to apologize for my dad today for some stupid stuff that I did that I didn't even that I did know I did it. I didn't know it. I didn't know the effect that it caused on him. Let me say that, right? I didn't know the effect that it caused on him, but it was a blessing that I could say, "Hey, Dad, I'm sorry," right? Like, Dad, I'm sorry, because there's nothing more important in a relationship. And I ain't gonna lie, today, like you was with me, we had a great day,
Mm.
right? And but just by you being with me when I was with my father and you was with your father, that was a blessing to me because because I ain't gonna lie, I love my daddy, and you love your daddy. So let me ask you this, man. So what would I know I've been talking to me, but I really wanted to pour into you too. What would you say to your friends at school? What would you say to your friends at school that has been they feel you probably feel like they've been struggling or they've been going through a hard time? What would you say to them?
I would say really
Your,
just
your camera's right there.
I would really just say to y'all, I would just say just stay, pray, study the Bible, study really, just study your parents, Lord. Just bless, keep being blessed. I'll be praying for y'all. Anytime y'all going down, just come hit me up. Just say, hey, Nedra, I'm down real quick. Can you come help me up? I'll come there in a fast. I just love my friends so much. I love you.
So listen, man, this has concluded our Moment with Mr. Rick podcast. Man, we're gonna make sure that everything is together. And I'm gonna post it tonight. Right? Look, I said I was gonna stop saying what I was gonna do. Right? But if everything works, if it's the will of God, we're about to put this out tonight. We'll create a thumbnail for you, and I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. So listen, man, I love you. God bless you, and man, thanks for coming on the show. So you already know how we got to do it, man. So we're gonna turn this into a picture. I'll crop it out. Listen, man, thanks so much for tuning in to A Moment with Mr. Rick podcast. Do me a favor, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also comment for this man, Jermaine.